cost. For introduction, integration into one's newly adopted country has become a mandatory requirement for most migrants living in Europe. Where are you living? Yeah. So, including the Netherlands. For some people, however, there was not much to do in order to integrate, but for others, these days, it costs a fortune and has also become quite a nightmare. I read a comment from the Immigration and Naturalization Service site. I quote for you: "If you wish to acquire Dutch citizenship by means of naturalization, you must demonstrate that you have integrated sufficiently. This means that you should speak, read, write, and understand Dutch reasonably well. You must be able to manage in Dutch society." This is a comment from Immigration and Naturalization Service site. Join us with your question and remarks as we explore this topic with our special guest. You may call the serial telephone number on 020-737-1619 for your questions and contributions too. Our guest today is the proprietress of a Dutch language and integration in Bulgarian school in Amsterdam Southeast called kwekkermaat1, Miss kwekkermaat. Ria will be discussing the requirements and cost of integrating into the Dutch society and of naturalizing as a Dutch citizen. Welcome to Radio Voice of Naija. Good morning show, Miss kwekkermaat, my old friend.
Good morning.
My old friend and also my teacher. Well, I'm excited to have you today. Welcome to our show. Can you say hello to Radio Voice of Naija people?
Hello, Radio Voice of Naija. I'm very glad to be here. I like it very much. Thank you for inviting me.
Well, I'm glad that you can be here this morning with us and at least to add to our community. Would you please tell us, our listeners, what integration really costs? I mean, what does it take to become integrated in this Dutch society? So feel free and tell us what that means.
Well, that's not a simple question. It's very difficult for many people. When you live in Southeast, it's so difficult to integrate.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people who speak English with you, and even when you're from Ghana, everybody around you speaks English, and in the shops everybody speaks English.
Yeah.
So when you have to learn Dutch, it's difficult. You can go to school, but that's not enough.
Yeah, okay.
You should be listening, speaking Dutch all over the place to integrate. And here in Southeast, yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah. So why do you think it is difficult here in Southeast? Why do you think it is difficult from your experience as a Dutch owner, a Dutch school owner, language owner, a Dutch school language owner?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you've come in contact with so many migrants who would want to study in your school.
Yes.
Right. So why do you think it is difficult for us to integrate here in Southeast Amsterdam?
I think the language is a big problem. And
is it that the language is difficult?
The language is difficult, yes. And you learn it when you hear it all around you.
Okay.
You learn better. But here in Southeast, you don't hear so much Dutch. It's or tree or English or I don't know any language.
It calls the tree. They call it tree. That's what you say.
Yeah.
So you hear it when they are speaking it.
Yeah.
So you can distinguish tree and other languages.
I can recognize it. Yes.
Wow. So we would like you to tell us what are the types of exams that are needed to be done to become naturalized. Explain these differences in the exams.
You have 3 exams.
3.
3, yeah. You have level A2, and on that level you can write and read short text, and you can write forms and short letters. You have level B1, that's staatsexamen 1. On that level it's a bit higher. It's the level of MBO, I don't know the English word. And you have level B2, that's staatsexamen 2. And on that level it's university level. So when you have level B2, your Dutch is very good. It's almost like Dutch people.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's the highest level.
Yeah. Because I also read in that site, in the IND site, it said in principle, everyone who wish to become a Dutch citizen must take the integration examination. Is that true?
That's true.
Okay, so what are the sort of exam that we will take to become Dutch citizens? That's why you are here.
Yes, there are 4 exams. Most people take level A2, and the exams are listening, writing, reading and speaking. It's 4 exams. And the exam for speaking, you have to repeat sentence. You have to know the difference between, when I say hi, you should say low, and then in Dutch. And that's the exam of speaking.
Speaking, okay.
You have the exam of reading. It's all by the computer.
Okay.
So you see a short movie, and there are questions about the movie and the text around it, and you have to give the right answer.
Okay.
Writing is a new product. From January now, 2013. The exams have changed. And in June, July, the first new exams will come, and writing is new about that.
Oh, so what you are saying to our listeners out there is that from June, writing will be incorporated? Wow.
I think that's better, because now I see a lot of people, they have done the old exam without writing, but they didn't they didn't exercise the writing exam. So for a lot of people it's still so difficult to write.
Exactly.
Because it was not in the exam. Now it is, so I think that's much better.
Why do you think it's better? Because already they are not speaking well, and now they are making it a little bit more difficult if they are going to write. Or are you saying they will write but they don't speak?
You can do both. You have to do both, I think.
Okay.
It's also important that you can write. And you get so many letters. Probably you can read it, but it's also very good that you can write back if you need a response. You have to write back. And I think it's very important you can write and speak, and all the 4 things you need, you can do that on level A2. And now I see a lot of people don't have that level, and they come to us and they say, well, I want to write, I can't write. So we say, well, okay, that's possible with us. So we give them a special program for learning how to write. But it's extra. They say, I can't write, so it's difficult to find a job. They want me to be able to write a letter. But I can't do that because I didn't learn it.
Really? So that means it is becoming a little bit more hard.
I think it's the new exams are, I hope, I haven't seen them yet, but I hope they'll be better. So the courses will be better. It's not just preparing for the exam, the old exams, but now it's also important that you can learn grammar and writing and those kind of things.
And people have to learn all of this to be able to naturalize. Is that what that means? Like
when you want a Dutch passport,
yeah.
yes, you need it all. You need to write, read, speak, and listen. Yeah.
And let me read a comment from the IND site. Let me read their comment here. IND, for those of you who are out there, maybe you don't know what IND is, but I believe you know. It's Immigration and Naturalization Service site. These are the people who qualifies you to to apply who give you the passport. Is it? All right.
Yeah.
They are the people who look into all that you have and then know that you are qualified to have a passport. Now look at their comment here. It says to be considered for naturalization, you must pass the Civic Integration examination at R3, they call it R3 A2 level. This means that you can make yourself understood in Dutch and that others understand what you tell them or what you have written. Now, the question is, as we know, not every migrant is educated. True or false, Ria?
True.
Okay. So my question, are there any exemptions for people like this who are due to obtain their naturalization? How are they expected to write and read Dutch to the R3 level? Because R3 level, which is equivalent to one speaking his or her natural language without any problem. The R3 is like speaking the Chuchui without having problem.
Yeah.
So how are people expected to be able to write to this level? People who didn't go to school.
Yeah, it's true. Not everybody can do that. And that's what I see too on the school.
Yeah.
So many people, they do their best, they try so hard, but they will never learn. And you have to do the exam. Even when I say, oh well, I'm sure that person will never pass the exam,
yeah.
the person will have to do the exam. And when I say after the exam,
yeah.
well, this person will never learn, then IND will say, okay, we give this person, she doesn't have to do, or he doesn't have to do the exam.
Oh, so you can exempt some people.
Yeah, just when you really don't, it's impossible for you to pass the exam. Some people, they can't. Then they will say, okay, then you don't have to do it. So you have to do it once.
Yeah.
But when the school says and everybody says, okay, it will never work.
Yeah.
Then it's not necessary anymore.
Then what happens?
It's called vrijstelling, and I don't know the English word.
Exemption.
Exemption. Yeah, it's exception.
Exemption is given.
Exemption.
Exemption is given.
Exemption is given. Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
So is that a plus? Is that good news then for people?
That's good news. Yeah, because I'm sure not everybody can learn on level A2.
Yeah.
People who are 20, 30 years in Holland, they know their way in Holland, and it's okay, but they will never learn how to write in Dutch. So when you can't do it, it's okay when you. Yeah, I think it's better.
So
you get an exemption.
Does that mean they will still be naturalized? And they will get their passport? Is that what that means? Or?
No, I don't. No. I think that's bad. You should be able to have your passport, but the passport you can get it when you have level A2. So when you have an exemption, don't have to do the exams.
Yeah.
You can stay in Holland, but you won't have a passport.
That's so funny.
Yeah. I know. I agree. It's
well. Somebody out there listening to us. This is our educational segment on Radio Voice of Naija. We are having a school proprietress Tal of Mat, Tal Coast of Mat, Miss Ria Kwekkermaat, who is an expert in Bulgarian, is here. She's here in the studio live, telling us what we need to do to be able to naturalize. So, in case you have any question, please feel free right now and call the studio number on 020-737-1619. Call so that you can know what you have to do. And I just heard from her that there may be some exemptions. Call this line in case you are due for naturalization and you don't know what to do. That's why we brought her this morning to our Good Morning Show. So we continue on our discussion. The Bulgarian, Ria.
Yeah.
The Bulgarian, is it only for those who want to naturalize, or is it also for those who are just residents in the country? Refugees, are they also included?
Mm-hmm. Everybody who wants to inburger, you can. Inburgering is for everybody who wants it. Some people have to, some people want to. They live here and they want to know, well, what level do I have? I want to know the level, so when I pass the exams, I know I have level A2, or perhaps I can do level B1, a level higher. That's just because they want it by themselves.
Yeah.
That's possible.
Okay. So that means it is compulsory.
Yeah.
For everyone that is in the Netherlands.
Yeah. Yeah. And after the 1st of January 2013, it's a bit difficult because you have to pay your own courses.
Wow. Yes, we are going to talk. You're going to tell us a little bit about this payment. What it involves. Payment for our courses. What does it involve?
It involves you have to pay it by yourself. It is about, I think, 2,000-3,000 euros. But you can get a loan from Duo, it's called. And you get a loan and you find your own school. So you find your school. There's not the government doesn't say you have to go to that school. No, you can try to find your school. And you follow the course there.
Yeah.
The school sends you a bill. You send the bill to Duo from the loan, and they pay the school.
Oh.
So when you are a fast learner, okay, you don't have to pay so much because your course will be shorter.
Mm-hmm. Really?
But when you're not such a fast learner.
That might be on. No.
Hello, caller.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, please.
I'm Asiedu.
Okay, Mr. Asiedu, okay.
Yeah, I like the way the lady is talking, that we have to pay for our school buses.
Yeah.
Nigeria have lots of languages, and I hope they are also going to pay for their in-buses there.
What do you mean? Yeah. Do you mean that the Dutch people they are going to pay they are going to pay in Bulgarian to learn the Nigerian language? Is that what you mean? Exactly. So your what is that? Well, Mr. Asiedu, so what are you making a comment, or are you
asking a question? Oh.
They need our oil, and they are spoiling our land. They are spoiling our water. You see, the water, we don't have water to drink. They spoil all our vegetation.
She can answer that.
It was on CNN, if you can see.
Yeah.
It's a political statement.
Okay, so
Thank you.
Thank you for calling in, and yeah, it's good. Come back.
That's a political statement.
Well, Mr. Asiedu, as you know, this is a political statement you are making, and you know, my guest this morning is from the school, and she is just here to. All right, thank you so much for calling in, and yeah, it's good. Thank you so much. Bye then.
You keep pressing the wrong button.
Wow, you heard it.
Not really.
Okay. Well, what he's trying to say is that the Dutch government is now compelling the migrant society to be able to pay that amount of money so that they will to undergo the courses for naturalization. Mm-hmm. And then he is trying to protest that he thinks it's not reasonable because the Dutch people are also in Nigeria and that they are taking our oil, and in Nigeria we have so many languages. That's what he's trying to say. We have so many languages. We don't just have one language. We have so many languages because it is a very big country. Okay, so if you guys are going to be taking money, and then before we get our passport, so when the Dutch people also go over there, they have to do impogering in the African countries to be able to take our oil. That's what he's trying to say.
I understand. That's a different problem, I think.
Yeah,
right now.
Exactly. So please, can you go ahead and tell us about the cost, because you are telling us that people can get a loan from Duo.
Yeah. So when you get a loan, you try to find your school, and there you follow your course. Well, Duo is paying the money to the school. And well, you have to pay it back. It's a loan. But you can do it in, I don't know, a few years.
Yeah, okay.
It's like everybody. When you are a Dutch student, you have to loan also at Duo.
Yeah.
So now you have to loan too.
Okay.
It could be a big problem for some people who really don't have money.
Exactly, because that's a very big amount of money.
Yeah, it's a big amount of money.
Yeah.
We try to make our costs as low as possible, so
yes.
we know that so many people don't have the money.
Yeah.
So that we try to, our courses are really
affordable,
cheap, I think.
Affordable.
Yeah, affordable.
Really. So for somebody who is out there, who would want to at least start from somewhere, because you made mention of Artway, yes, A2 level. Mm-hmm. So, but the person need to do maybe Niveau. Is that what courses must the person do first before you get to the Artway, which will qualify you to sit for the exam?
Yeah, well, you have special inburgeringsprogramms.
Okay.
So all the books you have to learn are working to the exam A2, A2.
Yeah.
To that level.
Yes.
So when you study that books, you can pass the exam.
Okay.
And
but I have also seen many people who went to the exam and they didn't pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. I met a lady.
Oh, yes.
I met a lady some few days ago. She had sat for this exam more than 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
And she's not afraid to go back to go and continue the exam because she has failed one particular exam, Kennis van yeah.
Yeah.
She has failed it many times.
Yeah.
So how could people like that be helped?
We got a lot of people from different schools who passed the exams but didn't succeed. So they come to us, and our groups are small.
Yeah.
So the teacher can help individually everybody with its own problems.
Okay.
So we don't have big classes with the same book and the same level. No, with us, the groups are small. And when you have troubles with KNS, we help you to give you the right book to learn the right stuff for your exam.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's different from the other schools, I know.
Okay. Wow.
And then I see a lot of people will pass the exams.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. That is very, very wonderful to know. So the next question, which I would want us to answer before we take a short break, is these new laws you were telling us, the new laws and standards, are they going to remain, or is it just for a while? This new law of having 4 exams now, no more 3, but having 4 exams to do. Are they going? Do you think, in your own perspective, do you think these laws are going to remain, or?
I think they remain. It's not for a short.
Hello, caller. Good morning, please. Yes, thank you, sir, for calling. Let's get you again, please, because we didn't hear you clearly. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Did you? Yes. Let me pass the message to her. Yeah. The question is, thank you, sir, for calling, and keep listening. And then, in case you are not clear, just you can say call us back. The question is, he is listening to you, and that you seem to have so many courses that can help. Your school seem to have so many courses that can help for the inburgering. He would like to do inburgering, but he doesn't have money. So how can he be helped? That's the question. Please, can you go on and answer them?
Yeah, well, we got a lot of people with the same problem. When you have a verblijfsvergunning before
the state permit.
State permit before the 1st of January 2013, you can do the old inburgeringsexamen. And when you have a state permit from after the 1st of January, you have to do the new exam.
Oh.
So there's the, yeah.
So now you have
separation is.
Yes. So now you have the old comers and the new comers.
Yeah, the outcomers, newcomers.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
But well,
he's asking how can he be helped, because
It doesn't have money.
without money.
It doesn't have
Yeah. Because he doesn't have the money to pay. So where can he? How can he be helped to? What can he do to do the courses?
When he is from, Nigeria or Ghana or from Africa, you can get the course for free here in Holland, but only when you are outcomer before the 1st of January 2013.
Okay.
Then you can get
The
course from the government. They pay it.
But I have also heard from one of your lecturers there, I have also heard that for the old comers, they are not qualified to have the passport. The old comers, the exam for the old comers are not for them to have passport. Is it true or false?
They have to get level A2 too. Everybody has, you need level A2
So
for your passport.
you are maintaining the same word you are speaking. That means you have to have A2 or A2 before you get passport. Yeah. So without A2, no passport. Is that?
That's
right. So we are going to take a short break right now. Okay. Listeners out there, you have heard it. Without A2, you are not qualified to have the Dutch passport. This is very funny. Wow. But you are free to